There's a ledger on the desktop. Every favor has a line. Little marks beside the names of men who think their hands are clean and fine. You're standing by the window, looking down at all those lights, talking big about your future, how you're born for bigger nights. But this chair feels like a target when you've sat here long enough, and the ink on all these papers turns from black to something rough. You don't call it power till you learn to count the cost. Every win you're busy bragging is another piece you've lost. You want crowns and quiet office where your name can't be crossed. You don't call it power till you learn to call the calls. There's a chessboard on the side table, game frozen midway through. Half the pieces off the surface for the things I did for you. Every calm negotiation, every problem made to fade, left a shadow in the hallway and a number I still paid. You keep talking about loyalty like it's something they just feel, but the ones who swear they're with you are the first ones cutting deals. You don't call it power till you learn to count the cost. Every signature you're signing is a bridge that might be tossed. You want stories in the back rooms, how you never once were bossed. You don't call it power till you learn to count the cost. You say you're not afraid of death, you like to play with fire, but credit from the wrong man is a very quiet wire. It doesn't hum, it doesn't spark, it just waits behind your chair till the day you miss a payment and they're already there. You don't call it power till you learn to count the cost. Every win you take for granted is another angle lost. If you sit behind this desktop, know which lines can't be crossed. You don't call it power till you learn to count the cost. I'm the quiet one who kept you from the storms you never saw. If you wanna wear this suit, boy, better learn the numbers raw. You don't call it power till you learn to count the cost. Got a lamp on low in this private little room. Blinds half closed, city humming like a distant tune. There's a glass ring ghost on the corner of my desk. Open ledger breathing, lines of ink like a quiet thread. Wall clock ticking like a heartbeat on the floorboards. Suit jacket hanging by by the door like a rested sword. You were laughing here when the numbers first looked right. Two young wolves smiling at the zeros in the night. I move pieces on the chessboard by the window pane. You move favors through the back doors in the freight lane rain. I kept my cuffs clean, you kept your knuckles warm. Same house, different floors, same quiet storm being born. Then one leg call, one deal, I said take it brother. Pushed your name across the page instead of any other. Looked neat on paper, felt sharp in your stare. Profit on the line, but something colder in the space we left there. Now the ink won't dry on what we did that year. Every total eye balance writes your shadow here. This room looks rich, but the margins bleed, and I'm the only one who signs beneath the deed. I'm the man behind the ledger, where the power meets the cause. Turn your victories into figures, count the lines of what we've lost. I'm the steady hand in the corner, while the loud men raise their glass. Yeah, I'm the man behind the ledger, who decides which names will pass. I don't swing the hammer, I don't kick in any door. But one quiet mark I make can change a brother's life forevermore. There's a briefcase closed by the chair you never take now. Your old lighter silver lying cold and face down. I can see your grin in the shine of that metal edge. Hear your boots on polished floor, walking toward the ledge. You came back changed from that night on the old road bed. Eyes a little heavier, slow to call me friend. You never asked questions, you just did what I wrote. Now I feel the weight of every number hanging in your throat. So I pour one drink, then I put the bottle back. Watch the city flicker like a long unfinished track. I keep my tie straight, keep my stories trimmed and cold. A man like me stays polished while his secrets rust and gold. I'm the man behind the ledger, where the quiet voices rule. I make kings out of desperate men and crowns out of the cruel. I'm the man behind the ledger, with a calm and trusted face. But I know which line I signed that put that crack across your grace. I won't wear the blood stains, I still stand and lock this door. Yet every total that I write is one more ghost behind the floor. sparkling through the glass. Motel key on the nightstand with a number fading fast. You're asleep across the blanket, one bare arm out in the cold. Cheap lamp on the little table makes your shoulder look like gold. I'm bent over by the desk here with this pen and paper pad. Suitcase standing by the door frame like it knows the life I've had. I'll leave before I'm on, that's a rule that keeps me whole. I'll move like no one holds a claim on my body or my soul. I love you from a distance that I never let be shown. I pay for being free each time I leave before I'm on. I've sat in back room corners where the real decisions bled, counted favors like they're bullets, kept the numbers in my head. Every promise in this business comes with strings you'll never see. Every gentle word you're hearing has a blade beneath the plea. You deserve a quiet doorway, not a knock at 3 a.m., not a car that parks for hours and pretends it's just a friend. I'll leave before I'm on, that's the line carved in my code. I don't sign my name to chains, I just keep walking down the road. You could talk me into staying if I let my guard be thrown. So I pay for both our futures when I leave before I'm on. Sign is flickering on my hood. I can see our room's dim window from this busted parking lot of wood. Folded letter in the drawer there underneath the bedside phone. Words you'll never read out loud, just a map of why I'm gone. Boot heel on the gravel, one deep breath and then I drive. I protect the ones I care for by not letting them arrive. I'll leave before I'm on, that's the price I choose to pay. I walk like no one gets to pull me back or make me stay. You'll wake up with a silence and a bed that's halfway warm, but no shadow at your doorway when the night decides to storm. I'm a gentleman a distance, and my heart stays overthrown. I keep my soul in motion, so I leave before I'm on. machine glow. Metal bench, cold timetable board rolling slow. Ticket in my pocket with a crease down the line. Suitcase by my boot, last loose thread of my time. Guard blows a short note, door slide with a sigh. Glass in the window holds a crooked piece of sky. The city in reflection looks smaller from the track. Like a beast I used to feed that I'm finally turning back. I built quiet little empires behind unmarked doors. Kept the loud men smiling while I settled old scores. Move cash in briefcases, move fear with a look. Stack favors like pages in a well-thumbed book. Every hallway knew me by the weight of my pace. Even bosses shifted when I stepped into a place. But power in a city like this don't come for free. It takes faces, it takes sleep, it tries to eat the rest of me. So I locked up the office, left the keys on the desk, closed one door gentle on a life that was dressed for risk. Didn't leave a note, didn't give a warning shout, just waiting for the night train, bought a ticket heading out. I took the last car out when the skyline hit the ground, when the tracks pulled all the color to a long low sound. I'm the man who leaves his kingdom while it's still saying his name. Walk away before the fire learns the hand that fed the flame. You can't keep your crowded throne and your paper crown of doubt. I'll be a legend in the distance on the last car out. Compartment light humming, seats worn smooth and thin, coat folded by the window, duffel tucked in. There's a matchbox on the table from a bar I used to own. Logo almost faded like the face I showed that zone. Steel joints murmur as we roll past freight yard lines, backlights and billboards and old retired signs. I'm not running from the ashes, I'm just choosing where they fall, taking what I can carry in the weight of every call. I don't answer when they beg, I don't beg when they decide. I've been living by a legend, only I get to provide. If this life wants a payment, it can take it from my pride, but it doesn't get my ending. I still choose how I ride. I took the last car out while the city was asleep, while the bosses raised their glasses to a promise they can't keep. I'm the ghost behind the deals that they whisper about. I'm the name they never cancel when the lights go out. You can't fight for every corner, you can drown in every bout. I'll be a rumor on the horizon on the last car out. they can't keep. I'm the ghost behind the deals that they whisper about. I'm the name they never cancel when the lights go out. You can fight for every corner, you can drown in every bout. I'll be a rumor on the horizon, on the last car out. Top floor glass with the city laid flat. Desk lamp burning where the night's all black. There's a ledger on the table, fountain pen by its side. One chair empty where you used to sit and ride. Chessboard frozen with a king under threat. One last move hanging in the heat of our beds. Security light blinking in the hall outside. Elevator waiting like a mouth open wide. We came up counting small bills in a basement room. Two thin suits, one plan, and a borrowed back room broom. You shook the right hand, I read the fine lines. Turned back alley credit into marble and wine. Now my name's on the door in a quiet gold frame. Every corridor whispers when it says our name. But today in the numbers, something bent the wrong way. Found your hand in the river where I never let us play. So I closed every folder with a flat, steady palm. Turned off every light just to sit in the calm. Put your file by the window where the city stares back. Let this tower feel the crack in its stack. I'm the last light in the tower when this city's shutting down. I'm the man behind the ledger who decides what sticks around. I can balance out the chaos, I can write a life in red. I can send you down the elevator or erase you in my head. You can talk like you're a kingpin, you can throw your weight about, but you stand inside my office with the last light in the tower, looking out. Elevator mirrors show a face I've grown to know. Tie straight, jaw set, eyes dark but slow. Parking level concrete with the paint scratched thin. White lines crooked like the path we're in. Your car door open, your hand on the frame. Briefcase waiting like it's holding our name. I stare from the shadows with a key card in my fist. Say we built this fortune, but you broke the one rule on my list. I don't when you pass your little deed. I can sign off on your future, I can cross out what you've been. I can let you walk in silence or step off this machine. You can fight for every corner, you can throw your shadow out, but it all comes down to numbers and the last light in the tower, looking out. Gone cold in my hand, chrome napkin holder catching ghosts of this land. There's a map on the table with the creases worn thin, and a motel key tag spinning where my fingers have been. Ice machine hum outside, truck lights slide down the glass. My car waits at the pumps like it knows I won't last. You got that small upstairs place on the edge of this town. Thin wall, soft voice, you always ask if I'll stay down. I leave my boots by your door, let your record spin slow. But the phone in my pocket starts to burn and I go. You say you don't need a hero, just a man who stays. But I was cut like these highways, pulling me away. I could kill this engine, let my jacket touch your chair, or follow every mile marked like a whispered dare. 'Cause I'm the kind that keeps a lane with the lights turned low. Quiet on the outside, but I still make the currents flow. If there's a road for men who won't walk the painted line, there's an exit on this highway for the quiet kind. I move like I was written in the stripe along the side, halfway to a memory, halfway on the run you'll never find. Motel TV flickers through a crack in faded blinds. Tasty cup on the counter, normal tag with silver lines. I laid your picture by the sink when I washed my face, told the stranger in the mirror I would leave this race. But the dashboard's like a compass when sets in. Every time I lift my hands off, it pulls me again. If I turn back now, I hear you laughing in that room. Smell the coffee in the morning, feel you breathing in the gloom. If I keep this course, I'm just a shadow down the wall, name on a quiet list when the backroom numbers call. Either way, the night will hold me. Either way, I pay for every time I chose the engine over what you say. 'Cause I'm the kind that keeps the lane with the lights turned low. Quiet on the outside, but I still make the currents flow. If there's a road for men who won't walk the painted line, there's an exit on this highway for the quiet kind. If I swing this wheel toward you, I might finally break my code, or I'll disappear forever, just a rumor on the road. Yeah, there's a road for men like me who never learn to stay. There's an exit for the quiet kind, but I keep driving anyway. I'm sitting here alone in the back of this smoky room, whiskey glass in my hand, night sky creeping through the gloom. I've seen the older men that move like shadows in the light, but I'm just starting out, feel the hunger burning bright. First taste of the dirty work, the weight's heavy in my chest. Got a taste for it now, but I don't know if it's for the best. I'm hungry for the power, for the streets and for the gold, but it's harder to walk away once the story's been told. My brother warned me about the blood, said you can't take it back. Said Once you step across that line, you're always on the track. I listened, I nodded, but I never took it in. 'Cause the game calls you louder than the rules you're taught to win. I'm sitting here calculating, thinking of the next move, but every time I hear the door click, I know I've got nothing to prove. It's just whiskey and dust and the life that lies ahead. A quiet piece of darkness that sleeps inside my head. You can feel it in the silence, heavy air around your soul, like a shadow watching you, counting every move you stole. Whiskey and dust, that's a life I've learned to trust. A man can take the fall, but he still gotta rise in dust. I've got the taste for the game, but I feel the cost inside. Learning how to walk tall, but I'm running from what's right. Whiskey and dust, yeah, that's the price we pay. But you can't change the game if you're always running away. The bartender keeps his eyes on me, like he knows what's next. I can feel the weight of every soul I've crossed, every check. A rookie with ambition, a man with fire in his chest. But deep down I'm wondering if it's ever gonna feel like rest. The crew's got my back, but they're also the ones who take the toll. Every favor turns to debt, and it starts to take its toll. I just wanna walk out clean, step off and leave the past. But I know I'm in too deep, and this life is moving fast. So I sip this drink slow, thinking about what I've done. I hear the voices, feel the damage I've begun. But there's no turning back now, no way to leave the scene. I'm just another ghost in the night, caught in between whiskey and dust. That's a life I've learned to trust. A man can take the fall, but he still gotta rise in dust. I've got the taste for the game, but I feel the cost inside. Learning how to walk tall, but I'm running from what's right. Whiskey and dust, yeah, that's the price we pay. But you can't change the game if you're always running away. got thin blue curtains and a stain on every wall. Ice machine keeps coughing down the end of the hall. Motel key on a plastic tag, number hanging by a thread. I dropped my bag by the dresser, laid your picture on the bed. There's a soda sign buzzing over cars that never sleep. My jacket's on the chair back, boots standing in a keep. I killed the TV glow, left the bathroom light half low, so I can see the handle move if someone tries the door slow. You said you're not afraid of roads that never settle down. Said you take a quiet kitchen over any paper crown. You brushed the dust from my shoulders, traced a scar along my wrist. Told me there's a man beneath the ghost I carry in my fist. The worker like a freight line doesn't stop for waiting horse. Deals get drawn in parking lots, promises come apart. Out that window there's a fuel pump humming like a steady drum. Every mile I put between us is a debt that won't get done. You keep saying pick a side, leave your weapons by the door, but you fell for a man who sleeps with one eye on the door. I sleep with my boots by the door. Engine aimed at the highway, always ready for a war. I'm the shadow in the mirror that your soft hands can't restore. Yeah, I care for you more than this life, but this life still calls me more. So I lie on this motel mattress with my boots by the door. Nightstand, receipt folded with my name. I started writing you a letter, packed it back into the same. There's a line about your laughter cutting through my metal noise, then a line about the things I've done that don't belong near gentle joys. I remember your small house lamp shining on my old knife. You turned it in your finger, said you could still buy another life. But I'm built from back road choices, late calls and silent sins, from the way a man gets harder when he never lets anyone in. If I step back through your doorway, I'd bring doors that never lock, quiet cars that watch your windows, names that never leave my book. So when you dream of my return, try to picture open space, a table set for two, and some stranger's softer face. I sleep with my boots by the door, head on a stranger's pillow, heart still turned towards your shore. I'm the warning that you tell yourself when you don't wait anymore. Yeah, I love you too much to drag my ghosts across your floor. So I reach for that faded switch with my boots by the door. Yeah, I kill this motel light and leave my boots by the door. There's a glass desk by the window, city burning in the pain, red and yellow little kingdoms, every light another game. You're standing by the doorway with your jacket still in hand. Shoes too clean, eyes too open for the way we run this land. I've got a black book on the surface, corners worn from every night. Lines and numbers like a skyline, all in columns left to right. You say you want a seat up here where the floor stops smelling fear, but this room is just a cockpit for the crashes kept from here. You think it's all the meetings and the handshake in the hall, but the real decisions happen when a zero leaves the wall. Here's a fountain pen still bleeding from a deal I closed at 10. One small stroke and now a partner never calls this place again. There's a chessboard by the bookcase, pieces frozen mid-attack. I was weighing one more sacrifice, then I turned another page back. You say you want the quiet power, hear the whispers to your name, but every favor on this ledger comes collected just the same. You see figures, I see faces in the margins of this file. You see ladders, I see stairwells where the steps all bite in style. Shadows on the ledger, ink that never really dries. Clean cups, dark soul, numbers staring like eyes. I keep my hands steady while the city shakes outside. Take a name off the paper and it's like they never tried. You wanna be the mind that makes the whole world tilt and turn, but these shadows on the ledger are the stains you never burn. There's a red phone on the corner that you pray will never ring. When it rattles after midnight, no one talks about a thing. Just a surname, just a figure, maybe one word, go or stay. Then a door stays closed forever at the end of some gray day. I've got cameras down the hallway, I got codes for every floor, but the only lock that matters is the one inside this door. You still think promotion means a better view across the dark. I'm telling you, promotion means your name is in the mark. I was younger when I took it, swore I'd bend the game my way. Told myself I'd be the one who never made a soldier's pay. Now these folders have a weight you only feel when lights go low. Every line a little memory, know what it has to know. Shadows on the ledger, ink that never really fades. Clean shirt, cold stare, walking through the deals I made. I keep my voice gentle while your heartbeat starts to climb. Slide your name down the margin, ask you one last sober time. You wanna be the mind that makes the door swing how you choose, then take these shadows on the ledger and the sleep you're gonna lose. Corner office after midnight, city flickers at my back. Heavy curtains, floor of folders, every line a hidden track. Glass half empty on the table, pen still bleeding on the page. Leather chair remembers secrets from a younger, sharper age. There's a chessboard by the window, pieces waiting for my hand. I don't move them out of anger, I just move them where they stand. You ask me how a quiet man ends up feared by half the town. I say you don't need a pistol to decide who rises, who goes down. I have balanced quiet favors against bodies no one found. Turned a handshake into interest that would buy a dozen crowns. Kept a notebook in a drawer, not of fortunes but of names. Every brother, every promise, every cost of every game. There's a briefcase by the doorway with a ledger sealed and locked, and a photograph you notice, corners curled and faces cropped. You ask, is he your partner? And I smirk behind my glass. He's the one I pulled from nothing, now his numbers move too fast. Every favor has a figure, every move a hidden mark. You can sit up on the throne and never see who keeps the chart. I keep the ledgers in the dark, where the real kings never show. I don't need a crown or spotlight when I'm weighing what you owe. I am the calm behind the curtain when the streets all lose their heart. You can play it being ruthless, I just keep the ledgers in the dark. Down below the tiles are shining in the private garage light. Engines idle like confession, metal humming through the night. My old friend is getting careless, meeting faces I don't trust. Leaves his briefcase unattended, lets his instincts turn to dust. On the wall the clock is ticking, each soft click another dead. I could save him or erase him with a single whispered text. You ask, doesn't that destroy you as you watch me close the file? I say it only kills you early if you ever lie to your own style. Every favor has a figure, every move a hidden mark. You can trade your soul for glory, but the sum still leaves a scar. I keep the ledgers in the dark, where the real kings never show. I don't beg for their approval when I'm weighing what they owe. I am the quiet in the doorway when their empires fall apart. Let them toast their paper kingdoms, I just keep the ledgers in the dark. promise in the dark. Upon me, only ledgers in the dark. Backroom light buzzing over peeling green paint. One bare bow swinging like it wants to faint. There's a glass on the table with a ring in the dust. Suit coat, folded shirt sleeves, rolled tie a little rough. Hallway door open, just a crack to the bar. I can hear their laughter like it's coming from far. You lean on the doorway with that hungry little grin, thinking one day I'll be the man who runs this thing. I've seen your posture in 100 other eyes. All sharp shoes, cold stare, talking about your eyes. But I don't sell fireworks, I don't train parade men. I get called when the story's gone way past page 10. When the carpet's marked up and the voices turn low, when the wrong kind of secret has nowhere else to go. There's a folder on my desk with a name crossed clean. You don't touch that paper if you wanna die serene. You think power is noise and a table full of bills, but the real kind of power's in who cleans up the spills. I don't raise my voice, I don't show my hand, they just feel what it means when I stand. They only call the quiet man when it's already too late, when the hallway lights are flickering and the room smells like fate. I walk in like an answer that nobody wants to hear. Put the world back in order. they cross my line. But I'll finish what I start, and I'll sign it with my time. They only call the quiet man when the night's gone too deep, when the back room feels smaller and the stakes don't sleep. I walk in like a verdict that was written long ago. Pull the curtain on the chaos, let the weak light show. You think you want this chair, kid? Better change your plan. It's a cold kind of throne when you're known as the quiet man.
Motel curtain glowing with a crooked neon sign, ice machine humming like a slow uneasy mind. There's a pen in my hand and a page on my knee, your name at the top like a shoreline I can't reach. Plastic room key resting by a half-cold cup, cheap wood dresser TV with the volume turned up. My boots by the door still dusted from the last back row, duffel full of stories that you never need to know. You once said this city felt safer when I stayed around. Said my quiet kind of danger kept the wolves off your ground. But I've been paid in whispers, in favors and in fear, made my living where the law don't like to come too near. I moved through loading docks and back lots after dark. Lay down quiet pressure, leave no fingerprint or mark. If I let you inside that, it would stain your gentle walls. And I wasn't raised to drag good hearts into my falls. So I fold this letter like a map I'll never share, lay it by the bed just to prove that I still care. Then I slide the key where the morning light will land, leave my promise in a way you'll understand. I leave the keys on the nightstand when I'm done with this town. Walk out slow down the hallway, never making a sound. I'm gentle as he can. Diner sign flickers through a crack in the door. Chrome stool empty where I warmed up once before. I think of your kitchen, that chipped old coffee mug, how you held my wrist instead of asking what I'd done. There's a folded road map tucked inside my coat, a chain of small turns where a man can lose his coat. I won't carve my name into your quiet little street. I'll keep it rolling with the taillights and the heat. If you ever hear talk about a job gone wrong, about a car they never found and a night that ran too long, just remember I chose distance over pulling you through. That's the only kind of honest I know how to give you. I leave the keys on the nightstand when it's time to move on. Leave a ghost in the pillow and the echo of a song. I'm the low road past your window, I'm the line in the sand. I'm the outlaw on the blacktop with a careful exit plan. If you wake and feel the space where I once laid my hand, you'll see I left the keys on the nightstand. That's how a hard-edged man leaves soft as he can.
Blinds half closed on the window. This floor sits above the glow. Desk lamp halo on the papers, on the paintings you think you know. You stand there straight in a new suit, shoes that barely make a sound. You say you're done with the front row, you wanna move this town around. There's a cold edge on this desktop, there's a pistol in that drawer. There are names tied to these folders that don't walk here anymore. You see numbers on a spreadsheet, I see favors, blood and death. Every mark you're chasing on that line is a promise you won't forget. I was standing where you're standing when an older man told me, son, the rules ain't written down, they're the things you'd rather not see. I learned fast how to smile right, how to leave no trace behind, how to buy a man's allegiance, how to lease his peace of mind. Now my cufflinks catch the lamplight, and my calls don't ring twice. When I speak they listen shaking, 'cause they know I don't ask nice. You think power is a spotlight, some big throne and screaming crowd, but it's quiet like a contract that you sign and can't read out. you say you want the keys, say you're ready for the climb. Say you're not afraid of getting a little darkness on your time. You think you can keep your soul and still walk this crooked line. Listen close, 'cause every deal draws a circle round your spine. In the quiet part of the night, I'll turn this city with my hand. Move the pieces from this office, never have to touch the sand. I'm the gentleman in shadows, I control what they don't see. But every step up on this ladder takes another piece of me. You wanna wear this calm like armor on the fear in every eye. In the quiet part of the night, you better know what you let die. Framed old photograph, corner faded near the frame. Three young men around the table, only one still signs his name. One went missing near the freight yard, one went soft and disappeared. I stayed here and kept ascending, lost some sleep and lost my fear. Now I walk these empty hallways, motion sensors track my stride. Every door has steel inside it, every smile has steel behind. If you come back here tomorrow, there's a badge with your new role. But the boy that walked in tonight won't quite fit his older soul. I won't beg you not to take it, men like us don't scare that way. I just owe you honest figures on the bill you're set to pay. You will gain a certain silence when you step behind this glass, but you'll trade the sound of laughter for the weight that doesn't pass. In the quiet part of the night, I turn this city with my hand. Shift the current from this desk while the streets think they command. I'm the gentleman in shadows, I decide what stays concealed. But every life that leans on my word writes another mark I feel. You wanna walk in like a legend, leave your old self far behind. In the quiet part of the night, count the ghosts inside your mind. Motel lamp buzzing over this crooked little bed. Thin walls holding every word I never said. There's a pen in my hand, paper soft beneath my thumb. Room key on the nightstand, fan rattling like a drum. Neon from the gas sign leaking in under the shade. Clock on the cable box, frozen on yesterday. You said one day you'll park that car and let your hands stay clean. I laughed and kissed your forehead but you don't know what you've seen. You kept a coffee on the counter for the nights I came back late. I kept a duffel by the doorway like a man out running fate. Now the map is on the table with the corners worn and bent. Every road I drove in darkness is a secret that I spent. I can't bring you where I've been, I can't let you wear my name. When the deals go bad, they don't come asking who to blame. So I leave the key on the nightstand when I disappear, like a calling card that says I was here then I was clear. I'm the shadow on the highway that the dawn can't catch, always closing every door, never leaving them a latch. Yeah, I leave the key on the nightstand, slip out quietly, outlaw with a code that keeps their hands off you and me. Ice machine humming down the hall like a distant train. Boots by the bathroom door, still carrying half this stain. I fold this unsent letter, slide it back into the pan. Some truths are better buried than delivered when they're sad. Outside the pump light flickers on an empty row of stalls. I button up this jacket when the heavy quiet falls. If you wake up past midnight and the porch light feels too still, know I walked out on the danger, not on what I used to feel. I won't drag you through the roadside where the scared men whisper low. I'll be just another story that the low guitar still knows. So I leave the key on the nightstand when I disappear, like a signature in silence saying I was never really here. I'm the ghost along the guardrails that the sun won't catch, always wiping down my footprints, never leaving them a latch. Yeah, I leave the key on the nightstand, take the long way free. Highway in my windshield, but my code still covers you and me.
Steel steps, sweating under This old bridge spine, river moving slow like it's carrying my time. Street lamp halo on the water, broken gold. My badge in my pocket feels heavier than its soul. Boots on wet concrete echo down the span. Coat full of thin files and a weight I don't show my friends. This city talks in sirens and in quiet deals, and I've been listening so long I don't know what I still feel. Started out straight, fresh shine on the shield. Every line was bright, every scar was in the field. Then the boss, it needed favors, said you know the other side. Told me keep the balance, take a small piece of the tide. So I met them under loading cranes and sodium light. Took envelopes and phone calls in the middle of the night. Signed off on some names and never hit the wire. Put a little distance between the truth and the quiet. Now I walk your bridges like I'm counting all my goals. Every quiet corner where I stood a little close. You give me power when I look the other way, but you build me back in shadows I can't pay. I'm the badge in the dark, on the edge of your town. I'm the law when the law doesn't wanna come down. I keep your monsters on a short, invisible chain. Hold your secrets in my pocket like a slow, cold flame. You can stain my conscience, you can mark up my name, but there's a line beneath this bridge you won't make me betray. I'm the badge in the dark, I walk out my own way. There's a folder in my hand with a face I used to know. Kid from my old stairwell, now his file reads ghost. Could have pulled him from the ledger, didn't like the price. You never offer mercy without asking for it twice. So I let the paper travel where the paper always goes. Watch the tower windows while the river held its crows. I'm tired of this border, but I'm not laying down. I'll choose which fires burn and which I drown. If I'm crooked, I'm crooked. By code I rode alone. I don't sell out children, I don't break a mother's home. I won't trade one clean name just to buy another life. When I step into your darkness, I still look myself in the eye. I'm the badge in the dark when your borders feel thin. I'm the knock on a steel door that decides who walks in. I keep your corners from exploding, keep your wolves in their lanes. Carry footprints on my soul like unerasable stain. You can stain my record, you can whisper what you say, but there's a line beneath this bridge you won't make me betray.
number stamped in paint have gone. Thin wall hums with a highway road, trucks heading somewhere old. There's a duffel by the crooked chair, zipper shut on what I've done. One envelope on this small dash, thick with cash and words for one. Motel lamp buzzing over me, shade stain the color of old tea. Cheap curtain breathing in and out like it's hiding what I used to be. I lay this paper on the wood, pen steady in my hand, writing to a younger man who thinks he wants to walk like I still stand. You in that back booth, hood up, eyes too bright to quit. Counting small bills like trophies, fingers learning every trick. I showed you how to watch the doors where the blind spots like to sit, how to let another fool make noise while you stay 3 steps from the hit. You like my stories about the nights I cleaned the board without a sound, how a problem could just vanish while the laughter shook the floor below ground. You called me ghost and whispered legend like I wore some secret crown. You never felt the weight it takes to keep that kind of noise shut down. Now I'm scratching out the rules I kept and the rules I threw away. Lines I drew on motel mirrors, wiped off a money call my way. If you ever find this a letter where the night feels close and damp, no, I weighed each word like evidence under this motel lamp. Under the motel lamp I leave the code I couldn't keep. I'm the quiet last phone number when the trouble's gotten deep. I move silent through the doorways while the loud men make their plans. Power looks sharp from a distance, up close it cuts into your hands. If you wanna walk like a real man, count the cost before you step, and read my truth under the motel lamp. Stand for men who live to test your will. Rule 3, don't let this city carve its letters in your bones. Rule 4, when you start to feel like a king, leave the crowd and walk alone. There's a diner sign across the lot, blinking like a restless thought inside. Men like us trade favor for the quiet things we bought. My car is waiting in the dark, engine cooling from the run. By the time the first gray leaks through these blinds, I'll be gone, this letter done. Don't come chasing every step I took, this road just circles back to here. Same thin towel, same humming van, same little jaws of fear. They'll say I moved in silent, that I never missed a chance. They won't tell you how the darkness clings when you keep it in your stance. Under the motel lamp I leave the map of what I am. I'm the shadow in the hallway when the deal slips out of hand. I move quiet past the door frame while the loud men curse and slam. Power writes its price on people, not on any golden stamp. If you wanna walk like a real man, learn the art of turning back, and let my ghost stay burning in this motel lamp.
hotel curtains, let the red sun bleed through. Buzzing like a bad thought that keeps coming back to you. There's a plastic tag motel key swinging from my hand. Number on the corner, like a deal I understand. Coffee on the nightstand, cooling by this bed. Paper on my knee with your name beside my head. Boots by the door, still dusted from that last bag road. Bag half zip, full of things I never let you know. Down the highway there's a diner with a jukebox humming low. Truckers nursing black coffee, waiting on the next load. I watched a man count bills with a bandaged knuckle hand. Same hard quiet in his eyes I've carried across this land. I don't work for quiet men who never sign their name. Made my living in the corners where no one calls it shame. But you keep sending little questions, asking if I'm alright, like you feel the kind of shadow I turn into at night. I fold this letter once, twice, press the creases straight, trying to find a sentence that can hold this weight. Every word I write feels like a line across a map, either pulling you in closer or cutting you off the track. So I leave my keys on the counter and my name at the door. Walk out like a stranger no one's waiting for. I'm the kind of man who's safest when he doesn't stay. Power in my pocket is the choice to walk away. If you ever wonder why I vanished from your nights and your prayers, know a man like me moves quiet when he cares. Keys on the counter, no number for you to name. That's how an outlaw disappears and keeps you out of the flame. You remember that small house where the porch light never died? You said I could leave my jacket and a little of my pride. I'd come back from these runs with the dust of other rooms, sit still at your table till the heat left the fumes. You trace the marks on my knuckles like you're reading crooked lines. Ask if I was tired of collecting other people's finds. I'd stir the coffee, change the subject, watch the spoon spin slow. Never say how many doors I'd walk through, I should've known. Now the vending machine down the hallway hums like a low-tuned bass. Cracked mirror by the sink shows a man running out of space. I lock this door behind me with a hand that doesn't shake. Not 'cause I'm not afraid, but 'cause I know what's at stake. So I leave my keys on the counter and my name at the door. Slide the note in my pocket, take these boots to the floor. I'm the kind of man who loves you best by driving past, taking all that burning weight and letting this one last. If you ever hear a highway song that feels like my old stare, know a man like me stay dangerous let you keep your name.
This lamp on the corner, throwing gold across the wood. Folder edges lined up tighter than the city ever could. There's a chessboard by the window where the river cuts the lights. Every piece in quiet posture, like the men you move at night. You think muscle is a language, you think fire makes you king. But I watched too many seasons not to hear the echo in that ring. I'm the man who keeps the ledger, every favor, every scar, every quiet conversation, every late night moving car. You can dance around the danger, you can smile and play the part, but the numbers don't forget you when the shine falls off your heart. I don't shout about my power, I just know what you embark. I'm the man who keeps the ledger, and it's written in the dark. Safe door hums behind me like a giant held in breath. Rows of paper thin as razor lines between success and death. There's a briefcase by the armchair with a contract in the seam. You were laughing in the hallway, talking bigger than the scheme. I saw promises you're spending like they're printed in your name. But every shortcut that you're taking has a column in this game. I'm the man who keeps the ledger, every favor, every scar, every quiet conversation, every late night moving car. You can dance around the danger, you can smile and play the part, but the numbers don't forget you when the shine falls off your heart. I don't shout about my power, I just track what you embark. I'm the man who keeps the ledger, and it's written in the dark. Say the floor is where it's real, but when doors start closing softly, it's my voice that shapes the deal. If I mark your name in red ink, it's not anger, it's a choice. You can tighten up your movements or get buried by your noise. I'm the man who keeps the ledger, every secret, every scar. I remember who was loyal when the nights were getting hard. You can chase your little legend, you can gamble with your spark, but the code is what will save you when the streets go cold and stark. I don't beg this life for mercy, I just balance light and dark. I'm the man who keeps the ledger, and your name is in that dark.
Boots on the path, by the water, briefcase at my side. Street lamps flicker like questions I never answer out loud. Ink on my fingers from the ledgers I just closed. All those quiet little numbers where the real story never shows. I hear a bar sign buzzing somewhere up the hill, but tonight I walk the river, let this heartbeat match the will. We started in a back room counting crumpled folded bills. You had the fast hands, I had the head for little deals. You said you'll make it straight, I'll make it happen in the street. 2 suits in a borrowed office, busted boards beneath our feet. Now your name's on a stone I don't visit like I should, but every column that I balance says I understood. I make the wrong look tidy, I make the storm seem small, but there's a way behind each figure that I still feel when night falls. I'm the man who keeps the books when this whole town shakes. When this whole town shakes, make dirty money clean on the page I make. I keep the numbers straight while the world turns crooked, turns secrets into interest with a calm, steady look. Yeah, I'm the man who keeps the books, and the debt's on me. Quiet power in the margins where nobody sees. There's a rail on this old bridge, cold under my hand. I've signed more silent contracts than most men understand. Suit jacket pulled tight against this late night wind. I can list every favor, every loss, every win. Somewhere a car door slams, another deal goes down. I still hear your boots and echoes underneath this town. I still hear your laugh in the click of a closing case. I still see your grin in every new ambitious face. I don't pray for redemption, I don't beg for release. I just mark what we started and keep the columns in one piece. I'm the man who keeps the books, cause old town sucks. When this whole town shakes, make dirty money look clean on the page I make. I keep the numbers straight while the world turns crooked, turn years into balance with a cold, steady look. Yeah, I'm the man who keeps the books and the costs on me. Walking still above the river where the lights can't see. Room key on the table, number peeled off of the door. Neon from the diner, drawn lines across the floor. Boots still by the bedside, dust from 100 miles. Radio down low and humming, same three crooked gospel style. I got your picture in the ashtray, folded twice and turned face down. Pen cap in my teeth, girl, while the trucks roll past this town. Eyes machine keeps coughing like it's trying to clear his throat. Vending machine is buzzing by a wrinkled paper note. I ain't hiding from a verdict, I just travel with my debt. Pay mile by mile in footsteps I don't let you ever get. This is the last motel before the dawn, where legends change their name and leave no mark. I'm the one who signs the register and never writes it true. I keep my hands on the wheel so the trouble don't reach you. I'm not begging this world for mercy, I just move and hold my spot, checking out before the morning from the last motel before the dark. gas pump on the corner, clicks and shivers in the cold. A driver wipes his window like he's brushing off the old. There's a payphone by the ice chest, just one call and you'd be here. I could feel your hand around me, I could trade this road for years. But the men who come to see me never park where light can fall. The safest place I keep you, there's a number in my call list I don't call. This is the last motel before the dark, where legends change their name and leave no mark. I'm the one who signs the register and never writes it true. I keep my hands on the wheel so the trouble don't reach you. I'm not begging this world for mercy, I just move and guard my spark, rolling out before the sunrise from the last motel before the dark. If you ever see a doorway with the paint half scraped away, if you hear the highway breathing like it's calling you to stay, know I stood there on that carpet with a letter in my hand, chose to walk back to the engine and the empty on-ramp land. This is the last motel before the dark, where the outlaws learn the meaning of their mark. I'm the shadow in the hallway with a bag beside the bed. I keep your name like a secret I protect inside my head. I don't ask this life to love me, I'll just ride and leave my mark, leaving one more key behind me at the last motel before the dark. Seat, my coat folded by the glass, one-way ticket in my pocket, platform fading into black.
Neon from the station sign trembles on the window frame. I can see a tired porter, but no one calls my name. Your letter in my fingers, edges soft from too much red. Every line a quiet whisper, pulling backward in my head. I ain't running from a sentence, there's no siren on my tail. I'm just choosing where this story puts its final crooked nail. I remember kitchen shadows, you in socks on cold tile floor, hands around a chip mug, asking what I'm doing this for. Boots by the hallway mirror, gun locked silent in a drawer. You said one day they'll come knocking and they won't ask anymore. I walked out of smoky rooms where men thought they owned the night, signed their deals with steady fingers, let them boast about their might. Every favor, every secret, every quiet buried sin, built a house we couldn't live in without burning from within. I bought a ticket out of life, no one pushed me to the door. I'm not a ghost on these rails, I'm the man who keeps the score. If I have to leave you sleeping so the wolves don't learn your name, I'll ride the steel through the darkness with a ticket out of the life I made. Vending machine humming softly at the far end of this car. Plastic light on rows of candy like a cheap and distant star. Suitcase in the overhead, scuff from roads I never chose. Every town another promise that I tighten like a rope. You wake up to quiet sunlight and an empty side of bed. Find the spare key on the counter, find the letter that I left. I won't tell you where I'm going, only what I'm leaving here. All the power, all the money, all the finely sharpened fear. I bought a ticket out of life, no one drove me from my throne. If I go before it eats me, that's a choice that's mine alone. I'm not begging for forgiveness, I'm just drawing one last line. Let the city keep its legend, I'll keep you outside the crime. If I stayed, you'd learn the language of the whispers in the hall. You'd hear footsteps on the staircase every time the shadows fall. I was raised to die with honor, not to trade you for my pride. So I pay this fare in silence, let the tracks decide the ride. Just another shadow with a ticket out of the life I made.
sign buzzing, oh, a chip white tile, coffee in a crack cup, cooling all the while. Motel key heavy in my worn out hand, single duffel bag and a folded highway map of land. Boots marked dust in the parking lot glow, highway humming low, like it already knows. Your pictures in the visor, edges curled in time, ink from your last letter bleeding down the line. You said, if you ever leave, don't say where you go. So I slipped out in the morning, kept it so you'd never know. Locked the back door softly, left my watch on the chair, took the car with the quiet engine, didn't wake you with the air. I've been the steady hand behind a stranger's will, did quiet work for louder men who love the final bell. Now their names are in my mirror, drifting in the rain, and every mile I put behind me loosens up the chain. I keep these miles from my name, let the white lines take the blame. I'm the shadow on the shoulder, but I'm driving out of frame. I'm the man they used to trust when the job came with a stain. Now I'm trading in that silence for a long and empty lane. Yeah, every mile from my name keeps you safe from what I've done. I'm a rumor in their whispers, but I'm leaving with no gun. Vending machine humming in the hallway light, Tasty grab candy in the middle of the night. I slide the key in slow, room smells like dust and soap. Curtains don't quite close, but I pull them tight for hope. Lay my jacket on the chair, boots beside the door, turn the phone face down so it can't ring anymore. If I called you from this nowhere road, you'd hear more weight than I can hold. You'd say my real name like it's still clean, but I've stood too close to things you've never seen. So I talk to your ghost in the rearview glass and promise you this, I won't drag you to my past. I keep these miles from my name, let the highway take the blame. I'm the stranger at the counter who won't write down what he claims. I'm the man they used to call when they wanted things to end. Now I'm riding past the exits where I'd meet another friend. Yeah, every mile from my name, every unmarked little town is a line I draw between us, so the dark won't platform's quiet. Wander around of a distant train. I'm spinning the years, leave him in that heart that set his pain. The lights flicker like ghosts, still haunting the streets I've known. I made my bed with the shadows, now I'm walking out alone. The city's been a lover, but she cuts deeper than a knife. Now I'm taking the last train, trying to leave behind this life. I've burned too many bridges, made too many deals in the dark. The faces I've betrayed now haunt me like a permanent mark. But the city keeps its secrets, whispers in the alleyway. I'm leaving for the last time, but the past won't fade away. The money, the power, the night spent chasing dreams, they all slip through my fingers now, fading like forgotten schemes. And the train's coming closer, it's my last chance to run, but the city still calls my name like it's never been undone. I'm taking the last train out, leaving this city behind, but I can't outrun the ghost of what I've done, or the seeds I've sown. Every step away from this place is a weight I can't erase. The city's got its claws in me, even as I turn my face. I'm taking the last train out, but I'll carry her in my soul. The past never really leaves, it's the price I pay for control. There were faces I should have saved, hands I should have shook, but the life I chose never asked for a second look. I see the shadows in the rear view as the city fades away, but I know deep inside me that I'll never be okay. It's not the leaving that hurts, it's knowing I can't win. The city never forgets, and it's always pulling me back in. The whistle's blowing now, the doors are closing fast. I'm leaving everything behind me, but the past will always last. I'm taking the last train out, leaving this city behind, but I can't outrun the ghosts of what I've done, all the seeds I've sown. Every step away from this place is a way
leaving as I turn my face. I'm taking the last train out, but I'll carry her in my soul. The past never really leaves. It's the price I pay for control.